and welcome to one of the most football-crazy cities anywhere in Europe. We're in Dortmund, famed, of course, for the famous Yellow Wall. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the first leg of this UEFA Champions League round of 16 tie. It is Borussia Dortmund taking on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. If Real play at a high tempo, get the ball into their front players and work hard defensively, they should dominate this game. This could be very one-sided, I have to say.
And now this Champions League round of 16 first leg begins. And here's the 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Marcos Llorente starts with Houssem Aouar in central midfield. And the striker today is Ferran Torres. Kylian Mbappe. Can he do it? And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Now the delivery. And the danger is averted. Mbappe. Vinicius! Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, they survived the attack.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Well, a bad pass it was. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
And that'll be offside. Dias. Now with Hakimi. Hakimi. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Hakimi. Targets available. Cross comes in. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, I've been on social media quite a bit in the last few hours and just can't get away from Nabil Fekir. The rumours coming out of the camp, Stuart, are that
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Bellingham. Mbappe, trying his luck from long range. And a little bit too much height on that one. Torres. An attack full of promise. Happy to take on the shot. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. An encouraging move from Dortmund. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Aouar. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It's got to be! Oh, great block. Plenty of support here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Chavez. Extremely sloppy in possession. Can they create something from here? Hakimi. And given away. That's a useful cross. And he got to it fairly easily. Torres. Martinelli. And they need to get tighter here. Llorente. Really vital interception here. Now can they create something? Just needs to stay calm. Oh, it's off the post! He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Still passing it around with authority. A decisive clearance it was. Well, visionary passing. Real losing possession. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. Who can he pick out? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And the counter-attack is on, options available. All hands on deck. Must be! Well, a fantastic counter-attack as they move through the gears, but not a brilliant end product.
Well, everything looked good until the finish, but that shows how dangerous they are on the break.
Valverde. Federico Valverde. Valverde. I must say this looks promising. In position. Oh, he saved it well. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Marcos Llorente. Cucurella. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And the ball is loose. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Big chance! And there it is! 1-0! Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations!
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ferran Torres. Well, he could really get at the opposition. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Rodrigo. It's with Vinicius Junior. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. He continues his run. Is it going to be? In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And there the first half ends here. And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. Mbappe. And Borussia Dortmund come away with it. Torres. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Eduardo Camavinga. Attacking possibilities for Real, but they dealt with the threat posed. Hakimi. Mbappe! Can they slot it home? And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
William Saliba. Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A really sumptuous ball. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, here's the replay, and that's the perfect outcome. Right into the corner and in off the post. That's a very good goal.
So the game continues, and that goal puts a different complexion on the match for Real. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. He must finish! And the keeper diving to thwart him. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. He's been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Oh, great vision. Mbappe! And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again at 2-2. Martinelli. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Now, who can he play it to? Mbappe? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But the danger averted for now. Rodrigo. Martinelli. Difficult to stop him. Llorente. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Rodrigo. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Keeping the ball moving. And threading it forward. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Shooting chance. Off the post and back in play.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. The possession lost, intercepted. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. And an effective clearance. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, fizzling out, but they still have the ball. And forward they go again. Can they win this? Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it wasn't far away, but above the crossbar. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Eduardo Camavinga. Kylian Mbappe. Just the challenge that was required. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they keep it going? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
A dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Torunariga wanted to keep it but couldn't. Rodrigo. Real Madrid attacking, and that's a great stop.
What a dramatic finish. Fantastic save there.
A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Well, not the best clearance. Valverde. Is it going to be? Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And space to attack. Can he put them in front? Mbappe. Good-looking move, this. Real chance, and a goal! There he is, at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And there goes the final whistle. It's a victory for the visitors in the first leg of this tie.
Well, the way they played in attacking areas was really inventive, as was their combination play around the box. But they didn't quite get the balance right today because they were too stretched defensively. And as a result, what a second leg we can look forward to.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Kylian Mbappe.